Hi. Great to see you all. Yay, I love Doki Doki Literature Club. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Santos. Hello, Black Flame. You know, before we hop into this, I think it is worth saying I've had a very productive day. I have turned applications in, multiple applications. I followed up on projects. I found some books that are worth the price of games that are much less fun, but it's cool. It's fine. I love spending money on books that can be incredibly meaningful and helpful for my academic future. Wow, books are great! Woo! Almost as good as a literature club! Hello, Martin. Okay. Let's get into some context first. I found Doki Doki Literature Club a long time ago. Long time ago. I found okay, not a long time ago. When the first game when the game first came the game first came out around 2017, I'd read a couple articles on it and I was like, wow, how much of a psychological horror can Doki Doki Literature Club be? And I was also like, maybe psychological horror is my kind of thing. Maybe I really enjoy psychological horror. So I was like, sure, why not? So I'd finished up a lot of my work on this day in 20 whatever it was, and I was like, you know what? We finished early. It's 11 p.m. I'm going to play a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. And we hopped into it. And Doki Doki Literature Club for the first 3 hours was fine. And then we hit around the 1 a.m. mark. Hi, SD! And it was not okie dokie. Things happened. I'm pretty sure they are not spoilers at this point. So if you have not played the game before, you're about to get a lot of spoilers. One of the characters commits suicide. And I was not in a great place mentally to take that information in. So I just didn't sleep. I didn't sleep till like 5 a.m. and then I went to work the next day. So, okay, here is the strategy for Doki Doki Literature Club this time. 1, I will not allow myself to be lulled into a false sense of security. That's when poop hits the fan. The reason why that hit me so hard was because I was like, oh, I killed her. Also, yes, welcome to the Literature Club. We are discussing our strategy for engaging with anime women. And the first rule of engaging with anime women, 2D anime women, is do not let them lull you into a false sense of security. That was the first mistake. The second mistake was probably playing the game. Okay, so as long as I don't let my sense be lulled into a false sense of security, as long as I just stay on guard the whole time, and yeah, hug my loved ones. I appreciate you all very much so. It's fine. We're gonna be good. So, Glint, I have played the game before. I do recognize it. Also, do want to give trigger warnings for folks who have not played this. There is self-harm in this game. There's suicidal ideation. There's actual suicide. And so, first off, there is information in the description below. If you do need help, or you or someone that you know needs help, please do contact the local suicide hotline, 988 number for the United States. And additionally, I do take mental health pretty seriously. While I do joke about like go see your therapist, like truly go do see and find therapy, because therapy is wonderful and helpful. So with all of that, before we hop in the Doki Doki Literature Club, the reason why I think I'm able to hop back into this game is, one, after reading through all the lore and stuff, I do want to experience this game on my own. And two, I think I'm in a better place in terms of mental health. Also, I'm playing this game at 3 p.m. and not at 2 a.m. So that gives me a decent amount of time to like sit and process everything. So I'm not sitting here scarred for the next 5 hours. So yeah, even though I have seen people play this game multiple times, also hello Daydreaming Wanderer. Although I've seen people play this game multiple times, I've also realized the sounds is what really, really gets me. So I've been watching a bunch of other like streamers play through horror streams, and like I'll just sit there with them, like I'll turn the volume down, or like have my headphones off, and then like if I see something interesting in chat, I'll hop in. But a lot of the moments that are really scary are because of the sounds and the environment that it builds you into. It's essentially building and making you immersed into the environment. But if you take yourself half out of it, it's okay. It's more manageable. Also, no worries at all. I'm happy to include those resources because I really think we should be more cognizant of them in general. But I think the other parts of this is like recognizing that these characters are their own characters who have made their own decisions and part of the writing process, and nothing that is caused by my, like, that I could have directly changed or not. I think a lot of this game is get your mental health checks and working through trauma. I am positive most of this game is working through trauma, and as the protagonist, you are helping with trauma. So anyhow, with all of that, I would also like to go through the Doki Doki Literature Club warnings, which is this game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not and who are that's or who are easily disturbed. That is absolutely me. I am easily disturbed, but I am not a child. But the Venn diagram does not lie. The overlap between those two is probably like actually one circle. Okay, individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit Doki Doki Literature Club. I am in a better place mentally where I don't think my anxiety, I have not been diagnosed with anxiety. Anyways, depression, I think my therapist was like, you're probably slightly depressed. We're all slightly depressed. Hello, Marine. Okay, last thing. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I am actively choosing to engage in highly disturbing content. Yeah. Let me turn the desktop noises on. Wow, it's such happy, cute music. It's almost like playing Suika. Wow. Oh god, I'm so glad they don't have my last save. Okay. Yeah. They don't have any of my save information, which is great because I don't think I could go back to this game if they had my old save information, because holy god. Okay. Let's get into this. First, let me turn down the volume because I don't want to experience this much. Too much Doki Doki. No, please. Oh, we're going to turn down the music volume. We're going to turn down the sound volume. Yeah, there we go. Now it's going to be okie dokie. That's the problem. Okay. No, don't skip unseen text. After choices. Skip? No, I don't want anything to be skipped. Okay. I don't have this full screened either. I think if I don't have this full screen, I can still be like captured in the realities of my world, which is I'm looking at a Word document and maybe a spreadsheet. Oh, you know what? I should take memos during this process. Hold on. We are going to memo during this process. Let me get a Word document. You know what? Not a Word document. Let me get a Google document out. Okay, we're going to process our feelings as we go through this because it makes me feel better. There's no other reason aside from it makes me feel better. Okay, and then one day we'll do an analysis on my oh no, let me do a Google sheet. I need this. Yeah, for us to do a sentiment analysis of this later, we're gonna have to do this as a spreadsheet. Okay, when did you develop the thought to come back to this game? I actually developed the thought to come back to this game probably after I came to terms with how I process the game. Also, hello, can't think of a name. So after I recognized that the game is really, really well designed, even for a free game, and the way that it literally gets into your system, I was like, this is something I would like to attempt and try. I just need to make sure that I'm like in the right headspace to do so. So let me go ahead while we're here. I'm gonna make a tiny screen that shares the spreadsheet, and we'll put it in a corner. It'll be really, really small. 1 second. Spreadsheets. Okay. And then this is the spreadsheet. Let me make this really, really small. And also let me cut off the top of it. Okay. All right, so this will be our spreadsheet to keep track of our notes. It's going to live right next to me. Okay, right here. This is my spreadsheet of notes. And we're gonna take notes. One, this is timestamp. Timestamp, and then this is my notes. Yeah. Okay. Yes, let's do this. So I think we're gonna try to go into this game with the mentality that it's art. That this is a work of art, and it is meant to evoke particular feelings from me. It is meant for me to be jarred and to be scarred. And if that is the goal of their artistry, then I can fully accept that as part of the game and the experience. The man named Excel uses Google Sheets, false advertising. Okay, into belt. While, yeah, I've got nothing. Sometimes I use Google Sheets. Sometimes I use Excel. Most of the time I just put them into CSVs and then it just goes into R. Does the spreadsheet? It does. The spreadsheet gives me confidence, and it's basically my security blanket because it's a spreadsheet security blanket. So funny. All right, let's do this. All right, new game. I am okay. You know what? Maybe I don't want to use my name, because if I use my name, I think the game doxes me. Wait. Does the game dox me? Hold on. I need to double check something really fast. If not, I need to like reset everything right now, because I think the game does dox at a certain point. DOKI Literature Club. I can't believe I forgot this. Computer docs. Okay, okay. It does! Holy moly! Okay. If it doesn't recognize you, if it doesn't recognize you're streaming, it will dox you. Oh, shoot! Hold on a second. We need to switch accounts. I need to switch accounts really fast. I'm gonna put you back onto the intro screen while I get everything reset. 1 second. Thank you. I'm a pro streamer. I am a pro streamer. So, in what part of the game do you get doxxed? Okay, so there's a couple places where they dox you. One at the very end, where you talk with Monica. I think when they start to I think they drop your Steam account name at a couple points. So yes, I think they do. I don't know how it recognizes if you're streaming the game or not. But also thank you for the mic muted. We're gonna call ourselves Jeffrey though, cause one, I don't want to feel connected to them. The more connected I feel, the worse this is gonna be. And yeah, okay, fine. You know what? No, we can name ourselves. We can name ourselves Zhuni. We'll be Zhuni. We'll be Zhuni. Okay. We'll be better than that. We're not gonna lay blame on Jeffrey. We have our emotional support spreadsheet as well, so we're okay. Emotional support spreadsheet will not lie to us. Isn't that right? Emotional support spreadsheet. Yeah. 319. We are feeling good with our name. All is okay as of right now. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna move forward. I'm Judy. It's nice to meet you all. Let's get started. Hey. Okay. I should act these off. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we've been children. Emotional spreadsheet moves over here. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Run now! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Zhuni. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. I really don't. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Zhuni, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join you would join a club this year. Did I? No, do not project onto me, ma'am. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years just because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? This is not healthy. Don't make me worry. Don't make me keep worrying about you. I did not ask for you to be worried about me, child. Ma'am, friend, I'm here to live my life. You live your life. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little bit? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Yo, really though? Why? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. She's already getting to me. You see that? She's gaslighting me into clubs. She's building dependency upon me, and my happiness is her happiness, but she's also making her happiness my happiness, which I'm not okay with. You find your own happiness. Moving on. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Notice, Monica is never mentioned in here. Monica, it is after the one who proposed the club, not Monica. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Actually, I enjoy literature. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Yeah, why do you care? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. See, they name dropped Natsuki. Don't make promises you can't keep. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Probably planned it all out. I let out a long sigh. Hello, Booney! This is not the game to come in on the morning. This is a terrifying game, Booney. This is not how you want to start your day. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go! Let's not go. How about we don't go? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's not even an exaggeration, though. Like, that's a legit... The pro tag is selling his soul. I am selling my whole PC out for a cupcake. Frickin' pro tag. Booney, have you seen this game before? This is terrifying. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Zhuni, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls that want to murder me. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Protag is absolute simp. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Yeah, how do I know Monica? How do you know I know Monica? That's right. It's great to see you again, The last time I played this game was on a laptop, and I didn't move any of the files. So, no, Monica and I should never have seen each other. That is terrifying. Monica knows already. I don't know what they did to my PC parts, but they... It's good to see you again, Monica. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monaco's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful. Okay. Oh, I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid. It's fine. It's all good. I'm paranoid. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Zhuni. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walks over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, you do, Monica. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full as already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Weirdo. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Yeah, made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said we just started. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of her before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this class? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I don't want this kind of fun and excitement. I want out, Monica. I want out!
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Yo, this whole intro is kind of brilliant. Like, we all know that the premise of the literature club is the game. And so we know that since we know that Monica is the creator of this game, it's like a super meta take of like, yeah, I am fully aware that this literature club that I started isn't gonna grab a whole lot of attention, but like, if I make a game where I control everything, then yes, I am absolutely going to make a compelling game. And also, if you think about the growth of Doki Doki Literature Club, it's absolutely grabbing your attention. So this is just going to turn into an analysis of Doki Doki Literature Club because it's going to help me cope through this. Oh my god, that's brilliant. God dang. See, Daydreaming Wanderer, this is, you know what? It's a cult. It truly is.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Stealing my soul. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three, or create these three, because you are the great creator. All hail Monica. Only Monica. Moving on. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the new idea of a member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Zhuni, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Let's see. Okay, Natsuki's head definitely perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps it quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Oh my. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Stories with deep psychological elements. Just to ground ourselves in what we are getting into. We are in a meta. We are essentially playing Yuri's game of deep psychological elements that have to immerse us to connect. All I'm saying, okay, we gotta stay on our toes. Emotional spreadsheet, 3:34 p.m. I am still paranoid. The game is messing with me. Okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I have imagination. I am upset that she is squandering my imagination. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was called Doki Doki Literature Club, and I didn't pick it up for another 3 years. I desperately grasp on something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'm fine with being a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected. That point where we disengage, as like it might be as if Yuri is talking to a rock. Monica popped right up because Monica wants to make this a game entertaining for us. That's clever. Holy moly. Props to you, Monica. At this rate, I hope we never get to the psychological horror. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. That is basically, this right here is basically the game's thesis. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. And I think if I can hold on to this as the main crux of why we play this game, as it changes your world for a brief moment, which it absolutely did, it changed my perspective on horror games, then Monica has done, or the authors, have done a really great job crafting this game. Props to this game. I'm going to keep doing these analyses just so I can keep myself grounded, because if I don't, I'm going to immerse myself in this game and cry. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Excuse me. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest forms of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open yourself up to the readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. We can just sit in silence, not for a moment. It's like the whole time. We can continue sitting in silence. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zhuni? Huh? Yeah! Oh, boy! Oh. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Save. I never made any decision. Okay, return. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. That's great. They can be dejected. I'm going to care about my own space and my own mental health, and we can just leave and go join like the badminton club or like the bicycling club. We can, just go cycle. But I'm sorry. I thought, Zhuni, you all, I am defenseless again. You are how dare you let 2D anime girls stop you from your dreams? You are not defenseless. You are better than that. I believe in you. Just walk away from the anime girls. Walk away. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? It's very simple. You think with your brain. If you feel like something's wrong, you leave. Just saying. Just walk away. We don't even have to continue. What if I just quit right here? That's the whole stream. That's 40 minutes. I don't even think we're going to get to any of the fun stuff, so we're good. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, that's a lie. That's a lie. We can walk away right now. You'll find other beautiful anime girls in some other game, in some other world. That's fine. We don't need these anime girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. We're leaving. You're dumb. That's exactly how this works. I'm the protagonist. I can choose what I want. We can walk away. I'm so happy. Are you happy? Don't swing your arms around me. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came from the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. How scarred we should That's so scarred. We should walk away. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meetings on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zhuni, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. How about we don't? How about I don't express myself? How about if I keep myself bottled up with all of my emotions and never process anything with you? I'll be fine. Yeah. Can I really? We don't have to impress anyone, Protag. We can be mediocre, and we can be okay with being mediocre. I already feel the anxiety welling. There's a different reason why there's anxiety. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Zhuni, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after schools for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! No, not in this. Well, with the two of us departing the club room and making our way home, the whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Also, alright, look, let's just pause here. Why are we thinking about 2D anime girls? There's plenty of other things to think about in our lives. We have exams coming up, we get a great cupcake, plenty of other things to think about in our lives. But we think about 2D... You won't be happy. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No, Zhuni, you won't, because you're putting some other needs before your emotional before your plenty of other needs. This is ridiculous. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Maybe you don't. Maybe just walk away. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Don't let Monica talk to Sayuri. We could just end the game here. The best way to play Doki Doki Literature Club is to not play it. Just saying. As a heads up, best way to play Doki Doki Literature Club, don't play it. Also, welcome in, Mark. Okay, we're fine. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Nothing good's gonna happen. Oh, good job, Booney. Congrats. You know what? We're gonna do fear. We're just fear. I want Sweet. Oh, electricity. I like electricity. I like fickle. I like doki doki. I like pink. I like boop. I like. We're not even gonna think about this. I like comfort. So look at that suicide right there. Wow, suicide. Page 8 out of 20. Also, hello, Isada. Oh my gosh. Yes, absolutely in 2023 because I haven't played this game since 2017. Moving on. Strawberries. Yeah. Oh, anime. Sorry. Oh, the pink one likes it. I like chocolate. I like. Oh, this is kind of a bop. Okay, I like vivacious. I like vivacious. Parfaits are tasty. Who likes a good parfait? Intellectual though. Intellectual parfait. Yeah, we've already. No, this is an analysis stream now. This is not a Doki Doki Literature Club stream. Also, hello, Echo. This is Inferno. This is Agonizing Inferno. But we're gonna pick intellectual. We are clouds. I like clouds. Floofy clouds. Uncontrollable rage. Incongruent. Incongruency. Yes. Marriage. I like that. I like love in pureness. Sticky. We're gonna covet. We have sugar. We are calm, cool, and collected. I like. Oh, I breathe. You know what? Let's end on breathe. Or not. I'm gonna end on lust because of pro tag life. All right. Lust. Okay. The key to this is if we separate ourselves from this game, like we take ourselves out of it and try not to connect anything, we're gonna be okay. So we are emotionally disconnected. Hi again, Zhuni. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. You know what? Oh, good night, Marine. Done. We've ran away. We're free. We're free! Wow, best Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. Wow, I'm so pro. If we just don't play Doki Doki Literature Club, we're fine. Look at that. Just don't play the game. Oh man, what a great playthrough. Great playthrough. Oh, we're good. We're good. So, great stream, friends. Good stream. I think we're good. I think we're gonna end stream there. I think we could move on. I could go to play. I could go to playing any other game. Oh god, I'm kidding. The game's coming back up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone kill me. Someone kill me. Where's Doki Doki? What the? Where did Doki Doki Literature Club go? Hold on, sorry. Doki Doki? Oh, it's too okie dokie. It's too okie dokie. What the heck? Where did Doki Doki Literature Club go? Hold on. Is Monica's screwing me over. Match title? Huh. Huh. Okay, full screen. And, I don't know. It's not picking up anymore. That wasn't... Oh man, I upset Monica. That's actually even worse. That's so much worse. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. Why? Why, Monica? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Monica. Please forgive me. I will never, ever cross you again, Monica. Please, please have mercy on my soul. Oh my god. I
wait, 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 wait. This is a problem. This is legitimate. Okay, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Doki Doki Literature Club is back. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Welcome to class, juniors!
Welcome to class. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're just gonna load the game. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward. I can't see my mouse. I cannot see where I'm clicking. Hold on, this is a new problem. New problem. I can't see where my mouse is clicking. Oh, I can see my mouse over here though. Why is it like this? Okay, you know what? That's... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I need to quit. Yes. Okay, Monica. Sorry, I can't see my mouse on my screen. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, this game does not pick up well. Restart OBS? Oh. Okay, never mind. It's just the bug continued. Okay. Can't really restart OBS. I can, can't I? And this is when the real horror it truly is. That's this. That goes here. I don't like this. I don't like this. That was a terrible idea. I should never have quit. Ever. That was the biggest mistake I've made. Basically, the game is a Python application. OBS and... Oh, okay. While that makes sense, it's still not an acceptable answer. What the... Hold on. Hold on a second. 1 second. We're gonna go to the lab. This is an issue. That was not a fun... Okay. I made a mistake. I should not have done that. I should not have upset Monica like that. Let me switch scenes for a second. Okay. Then studio mode. Oh my god. This is a problem. Don't, no. Okay, if you quit at a bad time, it'll skip to an ending one. Do not exit in the middle of a game after a certain section. Oh no, we're gonna exit. We're gonna exit. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Oh my god. Why does the game hate me? Actually, I know why the game hates me. I just want to see my cursor. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I think I do need to just restart OBS because Doki Doki is just not letting... It's basically, if I play the game, I'm going to play it without seeing my cursor. You don't know what I mean by ending one. I've read through everything SNES. I've read through the whole game. So I do know all the endings. If it's the ending, the whole game is about exiting everyone. This woman is out to end me. I cannot with this game. I cannot. I'm quitting this game. I think the only other option I have is just to capture my desktop. Hold on.
incredibly aggravating. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Not as in the literal ending, as in trigger. Yeah, I'm okay with that because I'd like to move forward with this game a bit more. But, oh my god, the game is... Okay, I think I have a workaround. Okay, the workaround for this will just have to be... Settings, windowed. Okay. Then if we use our desktop here, everything will be fine. Display capture, desktop, Doki desktop. Doki desktop. This is not what I wanted. Not that one. Okay. And then let's full screen that. Nope, windowed it is. Window. Okay. Okay. Then let's close this off at the bottom. Okay. Okay. I think this will have to do for now for a fix, so we can keep going. Okay. Let me go ahead and switch. Sorry about that. Was not expecting or anticipating this many bugs. Yes, this was incredibly frustrating. Okay. This is a fix. This will work. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's hop back into it. All right. Blah, 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 blah. And then I need me in corner. Okay. Okay. We absolutely ran away from this problem. Monica knows we ran away from the problem. Save. Okay. Yeah, we would never run from you, Monica. Ever. Don't worry. This might be a little strange, but at least I keep my word. While I'm back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zhuni. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It absolutely is an overwhelming commitment. Making you dive headfirst in the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any of the clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here and just hang out or whatever, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zhuni always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. That's actually incredibly true. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. See, I'm actually down for all those things. House husband life, I'm here for it. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? So you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Zhuni can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Can you not speak for others, Yuri? Just like let Sayori, let Yuri say what she needs to and express her emotions without like putting stuff onto her. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First off, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, and any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. I love talking about books! This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? So cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Hello, Infaraya. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. Natsuki, I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. I did not get this last time. This is new. You looking for something in here? Frickin' Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right place. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. I read manga. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. I did not. My bad. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with the one book... Seeing a box set with one book missing... One more try. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating thing in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. I wasn't judging. I didn't even say anything. You sound insecure. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Zhuni. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. This game. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. Let's not show me. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Weird! Kind of like the Doki Literature Club. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? They would. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Hello, Boko! Konjuni! I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Oh, I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get all into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Like in this game! That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. She looks at lewd manga. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I got into cycling before I got into my manga, just so we're clear. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Ha! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. You know, or you can pick up cycling, just saying. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, she's kind of cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy, like One Piece. You know what I mean? You don't. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Is it because you don't have friends? We can talk about that. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it? Oh, gosh, she's really insecure. I'm so sorry. You are really, really insecure. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this, I would read it. Don't judge me, ST! I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that phase yet. Makes me want to punch them in the I would never threaten to punch people in the face. Ever. Not even someone who has a very punchable face. I would never. This is completely out of character. I would never punch anyone in the face. Just so we're clear. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other... Judy, you call her a loser! What's wrong with you? But it's probably harder for someone like you. You just called her a loser. That's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. You have daddy problems. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Ha! I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. I'm pretty sure that Natsuki is going to project that feeling. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? It actually can be worse. Like, it actually can, Natsuki. How about we don't push those buttons? Oh, sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. All right, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happened? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Yeah, it's real though. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish this? We should definitely be more afraid of the not finish it. All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends as it should. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. All right, who are we reading? You know what? Actually, we're going to read Monica. We're going to give Monica a lot of time. Monica needs to know that we care about Monica. A lot. A lot. So we're going to get to know Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Zhuni. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. You're terrifying, and you control the game, and you are making it very difficult to stream this. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Zhuni. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's sort of that barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. I like it, Zhuni. Really? I haven't even read it. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of like something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things, like play this game. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find whatever suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. You're not in a Ph.D. program, ma'am. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Lies. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I'm incredibly insecure and have to create a whole game to feel security and to fill the giant void in my heart. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Also, look! Void! Holes! Hi, Vigeo. I have not hydrated. I do need to get water. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction that spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh my god, it's a computer! It's a computer! See, the spackle protrudes! That's pixels! A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. My neighbor? Okay, I might be the noisy neighbor. I don't have an angry boyfriend, nor do I have an angry girlfriend. I wasn't home. She's trying to peer into my life! Anyways, her retinas, my retinas, ma'am! It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. That little hole is my monitor. My monitor is the hole into my life in which she's seeing. Or it's the webcam looking at me, or my phone camera. You know, a hole of infinite choices. That's kind of weird, but I understand. The hole is me looking into monitors. I was looking out. Monica's watching me. And on the other side, it was looking in. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I did not perform that out loud, Monica. What was the inspiration behind this one? Hello, Chance! Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Chance, we exited the game and then the game hated us. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. So just force yourself to get something down on the paper and type. That's actually very good advice. That is good advice. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh. Where's my good friend Sayori? This is a good poem, Zhuni. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Absolutely not. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Anyways, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Zhuni. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? No, you're not. You're gonna die on me. That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. The way you glow. Oh, sorry. Dear sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. So what I pick up from this If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. This is literally her saying that I don't want to live. Just putting that out there. This is all referencing my character, the protagonist, as like her reason for being alive and wanting to live is to continue hanging out with me. I just want to say this right now. That is not a healthy fascination and fixation. You should be able to live happy, independent lives without partners. There's plenty to live for, and this is not healthy. Go see therapy. She needs help. And she should get breakfast. Moving on. Sayori. Just to get a relax. This is just not chill at all. Apparently my pro tag's motivation for this is called cute anime girls. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. Hello, Kimberly. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, Monica's the best. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, I have to read all of them. Okay, we're reading all of them. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First off, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. But you're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or lose that she liked my poem. Okay, you know what she could also do? She could just openly communicate her needs and say, wow, I really liked your poem. Or be like, I don't feel that comfortable with my writing, instead of being a fucking tune. Anyways, where were we? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. That's a lie. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and everything. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem or this game. Seeing everyone around here do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's a reference to her. I didn't read into her home life. I just know she has daddy problems. Bad daddy problems. Also, absolutely, this is essentially therapy, the game. Oh, God. Both of you have self-harm problems. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No. Did I raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. I like her. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Ahem. Oh my, ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. See, she's coming off as the spicy character, but she's just a character with other problems. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zhuni. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. That's Yuri. She is unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing. Oh, it's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my god! Okay, phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I feel that, personally. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. She's so mean. No, not you. No, he's not. Don't. Okay, what I will say is, don't be any of these girls. Okay, you can take on the archetype, but go get therapy. Lots of therapy. Calm Zhuni does not happen often. No, not at all. Not at all. One day it'll happen, but not today or tomorrow. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. That's wrong. Which people did, by the way. Sayori really liked it, and Zhuni did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Huh. And Zhuni liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zhuni appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zhuni started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Zhuni, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Zhuni. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our own language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zhuni? I also don't stuff my bra. Well? How did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I like Yuri better. Quite frankly, I do. Okay, if we set... Okay, before we go into either or character, I would just like to say I do like Yuri's style of writing better. Yuri's style of writing and her pattern of speech is much easier to read than Natsuki. Natsuki is just a... Okay, sorry, we're not talking about the individuals. I think Natsuki's style is very simple, but there's a lot behind it. But Yuri, I think... a lot more elegance to it. And if we know anything about Zhuni and elegance, boy does Zhuni love elegance. So we're gonna go with Yuri because elegance. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. 100% agree. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem from the desk and storms out. On her way, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. No, she didn't, Monica. No, she didn't. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Zhuni. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of the club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything that shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. Okay, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. TBH, both of them were mean to each other. Yes, they were both very mean to each other. I probably should have just not taken a side. I shouldn't have taken a side. I should go back and do this whole thing again. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I had the blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, it was great. How about you? Okay, fine, great. Awesome. Okay, Monica, maybe you learned something from your friends, so your poems will turn out better. Cool, thanks. I did learn more about poems. We're moving on because this is a lot of... They're trying to lure me in. Yeah, let's go. Sorry. Great. I can't really... Okay, look. At this point, we're going to start skipping things because the more I read, the more I get drawn into it, and the less time we get into the actual dialogue. They're trying to drag me into the plot, and I know it. They're trying to give me a false sense of security, and we're not doing that. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. We don't even know if they're friends. You know what, Zhuni? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun, isn't it, Sayuri? Yeah, being friends with everyone's great. Does it really need to stop here? It can, and it will stop here if necessary. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. Yep, pat her shoulder. It's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Weird, right? Internal monologue? Okay, yeah, let's do this. Internal monologuing, funny story. Oh my god. I need to get water. I'll be back. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's make another poem. We want to make it as neutral as possible. I like explosions, and then I want dazzle, I want sunny, I want pleasure, I need something cute. I want also, we need something else cute. Something else cute for the middle girl. Journey. Nope, that was goddamn Yuri. Okay. Cheer. We want effulgence. That's a word I've never heard of. Entropy. Oh no, we want cute. We need silly. Oh, it should have been pout. Okay, how about we need fun? That was wrong. How about I need the middle girl. Pure. Okay, we also need sparkles. Why is it Sayuri? I need... Okay, ribbons. Yes, okay. Middle girl. Dance. Heart? God dang it. Anxiety. Oh, we missed Boop. We missed Boop. Rainbow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need middle girl. I need more of middle girl. Kawaii. Kawaii. Flowers. Okay, we need some dark things. Uncanny. And then bliss. Okay. Okay, we're gonna skim through these next couple. Another day passes, blah blah blah, more comfortable. Oh, here's the we get into the room. She says hi. What's good? Looks like you're having a good mood today. Yeah. Still not used to being in the club. Awesome stuff, man. Great. Let's chat. Simple things with you always. Speaking of which, kind of hungry? You want to buy a snack? Why do we say no? I want to go get a snack. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. You know, maybe I want to just hang out with cute anime girls. Or we look in your purse. No, really? I just wanted to look at it. Why do we want to look at your purse? She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Okay, she wanted to use us for her money. Okay. It's simple. If you had enough money, blah, 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 not hungry, and you wanted an excuse to take a walk, you plan to conveniently forget, so I'd lend you some, blah, blah, blah. You're always hungry. Wow, that's kind of mean. Wait, that was really mean. I really exposed her. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. That's kind of mean. Huh. Okay, Yuri comes in. All right, she basically like didn't notice what her face is in her book. She's reading. She's like, wow, wasn't listening or anything. Kind of awkward. Something's in my book. Sayori's like, wow, how could you were listening? And then she's like, borrowing money. Yeah, don't get me involved in that. She's smart. Don't get involved. She probably spend within your means. I like that idea. That's kind of a dumb stunt. 100% agree. Yeah, didn't mean that. Got it. Don't get absorbed into your book. Don't get absorbed into this game. Really like when you speak your mind. Got it. Got it. No way you could think that. Blah, blah, blah. Did something bad. Have to accept the retribution. Can't use words. Funny moment where she's head empty moment. Heh heh heh. Don't let her fool you. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's really smart, etc. But she wouldn't have come for the cupcakes, so I had to trick them, blah, blah, blah. She's smart because she tricked us with cupcakes. What the heck? Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face. What was that? A cookie. Oh, wow, I love cookies. Is this a miracle? Oh. Humorous joke about retribution, revolution, and not getting the right words. Natsuki throws cookie. And then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. So it was totally worth seeing your reaction. Everyone's on the same page again, it looks like. We're all happy. We love cookies. Yay! Hooray, baked goods. Bit my tongue. Gonna go through a lot, just one cookie. Wow, cookie time. Beggars can't be choosers. Dialogue to build into characters and make us feel more connected that we're talking with anime girls. Wow. Gets out of her seat and goes behind. Wow, being cute anime girls with cookies in hands. Wow, such a cute scene. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Ooh, she stole cookie. Cute anime girl moments. Now you're pitted against 2 anime girls. Which anime girl? Wow. Glances around. Monica isn't here. Where's Monica? Where is Monica? Where's Monica? That's a bit unusual. She's definitely okay. She's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. Probably popular after all. She has wouldn't be surprised. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Suddenly, okay, phew, there she is. She's super late. Are you there? I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. She likes me too much. What held you up anyway? My last period, blah, 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 lost track of time, makes no sense, blah, 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 piano. Oh, she practices piano. Okay, look, if Monica wasn't a psychopath, I'd probably here with Monica, but she's a actually, okay, let's establish one thing right now. None of these girls are viable. Okay, appearance-wise, Monica is definitely my type. I think Yuri is also my type. But also, they all need therapy. A lot of therapy. Before you go into a relationship, make sure that you are in a good headspace and you feel confident with yourself. And we're just going to end there. Yep. Moving on. I don't really blah, blah, blah. She's just started learning piano. That's so cool. Okay. Maybe wants to get, okay, blah, blah, blah. They're just trying to lull me into a false sense of security. In that case, won't let you down. Monica, why are you smiling like that? I don't like that, Monica. Nope. Don't worry about it, Monica. You've been practicing a lot. Yes, in that case, best of luck. Thanks, Monica. No, not really. Chose not to okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Looks like everyone's settling down. Finished her cookie. Natsuki, good. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slump down, yes. Peace and quiet. Yes, read the book. Got it. Sleeping. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna probably seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. The festival's our chance. Oh, wow. Festival Literature Club. Oh my god. Okay, they're coming up with the plan. Typical, club arc. Yes, simple things. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. No one will come. Blah, literature. Blah, blah, blah. Creative spark. Make this interesting. They're having conversations. In that case, you think food will do the trick. Blah, blah, blah. We could cupcakes. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, you're right. Natsuki makes great cupcakes. Good discussion. Creative tummy cupcakes it is. We need to work the details. Blah, blah, blah. I found myself smiling. Why are we smiling? Why are we smiling? Why is Sayori her usual self? But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike, okay, we are internally dialoguing. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my god! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling with my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry. Be sorry. It's your fault for sleeping like that. No, how about you just let me sleep? This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Maybe because this game is making me anxious. Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Did I do that? Okay. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me. Great, it's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. True. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, basically this is they're going back and forth, building the relationship to each other and trying to give me an argument as to why Sayori should be best girl. And Sayori takes care of me better than she takes care of herself, and she finds her validation and meaning in her life put into me. So when I am going to find and get to know one of the other girls, she feels that she's losing part of herself, and in doing so she finds her meaning to not live life anymore, and so she hits the end button. I'm really trying to, as much as possible, trying to remove myself from this. Look, they're trying to give us a really cute scene where it's oh, I'm fixing her hair and stuff. But you know what? That is false sense of security. I know what this trick is. We're not going to go into it. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm a meanie. I didn't even button my blazer up. You don't think, oh, you don't have a boyfriend because you're waiting for me. That's super mean. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, this game sucks. Wow. They did this! This is actually a dumb game. We know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to draw an attachment to me, so when they throw the big wrench in here, I feel broken, and I don't want to play this game again. Moving on. This is so funny. What is it? Blah, blah, blah. Ha, ha, ha. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird. No, not Ayo, Martin. No, Ayo. You know the trap. You all know the trap. Be careful. The button might come off. Don't stop. Let her button her own freaking shirt. Let her button her own cardigan. We don't need to button. Don't say things about her boobs. Why are we talking about her boobs? Don't talk about her boobs.
Don't. It's so stuffy. It's not worth it. Don't unbutton your blazer. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend. What kind of logic is that? Oh my god. We'll keep taking care of you then. Fine. Go bed early. Heh. I guess so. Wake me up in the morning. Oh my god. Who's your first girl here in this part? It was still Sayori. Oh my god. Okay, Monica. Great timing as always. Let's read Monica's first. Again. Hi again, Zhuni. How's the writing going? Yeah, Monica, let's chat more. Here you go. Alright, I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. You and Sayori are really good friends. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Isn't that right, Monica? Yeah, uh-huh. We're really good friends. You're trying to ship me right now, Monica? Maybe you should just take a deep breath and mind your own business. Yeah, I like that. You know, who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Monica, you need to calm down. Calm yourself, Monica. The color, save me. Also, I just want to take a moment and listen to the music with the weird bloop bloop. Like they sound cute, but that distance is like, I'm going to end you. Anyhow, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I should save. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't sure if like that would trigger something. If I loaded there, something would happen. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one. Haha. I guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never actually really seen before. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Oh my god, Vijay, no, that was not the time! That was not the time! Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It's still hard for me to tell you what it's about though. Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Yeah, Monica, what you talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica's out to kill us. Let's get Sayori done. Oh my goodness, blah, blah, blah. You love it, especially after yesterday's poem. Great, you like it, blah, blah, blah. Not a good riddle, insecure. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Part of it, blah, blah, blah. I read your poem. It's a Zhuni poem. Wow, what the? You're so weird, Sayori. Ha, ha, ha. Not good at figuring out poems. Go by my heart. Feel your heart. She basically is the best friend that, gets friend zoned early on. Blah, blah, blah. Me neither. Why don't you at least give it a try? Separate yourself. Need to think about yourself. We're the best friend who cares about you and you care too much about others. We understand that is a crux in your... that makes you an insecure character. Bittersweet. Got it. Great. Good. More dialogue. I like happy the most. Can I
push the space. Yes, I can push the space bar. I'm getting better expressing my feelings. Good job. Read her poem. Sorry. Did you see someone attach this game to ChatGPT so the Monica text would... oh my god, that's terrifying. I want to play it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the little... Sorry, that was a lot in the first sentence. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hidings in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend, and each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles beneath my feet, between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh my god. So if I understand this correctly, she's invested a lot into other people, and a lot of the other people in her life leave her. And so she's really insecure. Yes, I think there's other ways to process your trauma. I also think that this could have been in a better direction. She has like the rhyming thing. I'm sorry. Like, my collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle at Starlight to make amends. Like the meter there makes sense, and then she switches the meter. Like it's an odd kind of meter. And I feel like if she's gonna stick with the meter, she should pick one consistently. Okay, fair. But is this game gonna actually let me evaluate these? So anyhow, I think the variety of different stanzas makes reading it a bit interesting, and I think she needs to be more particular with the tone. Like, I think the tone in this one, it's like, I mean, it's basically Sayori, right? Like, she's trying to hide a lot of her own pain and suffering, and yeah. Finally all done, I open up and come in my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Like, people want her for stuff, like maybe it's her time, her energy, etc., but they just go away and she just doesn't feel fulfilled, which is valid. It makes sense. And so at the end of the day, she still just feels very empty. Holy crap, sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem? Yeah, but I mean, I just, like, I'm sorry, Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings. I see, it's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, no, it's not good. It's creepy. It's really creepy. Not exactly, because I'm not used to being cheerful, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You'd be proud of it, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we are helping her come to terms with her expressions, etc. Writing's the best. Good job. I wonder if, okay, but seeing the passion in her eyes, great. Moving on. Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, blah, blah, blah. Okay, she's being a tsun. Fair enough. She says she hates my poem, and then she says it was better than the last one, which is still good. So relative speaking, we are improving, and that's what counts, and maybe we should, evaluate our progress in different ways. That's a little unnecessary, blah, blah, blah. You could say we could take care of each other in our own way. I don't get it. Guess I'm supposed to show you. Okay, good. Poem. Amy likes spiders. Who's Amy? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Each time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh my god! Who hurt you? Who hurt this girl? What is wrong? Who hurt Natsuki? Like, okay, maybe I screwed up yesterday. But also, just because you've had a bad backstory does not mean you can be a butthead to other people. Holy moly! Natsuki! You can't just... No one? No problems? This is a manifesto! Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. Blah, blah, blah. Warming up. Of course not. Straightforward. I doubt I have it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues. Okay. How are you going to justify this? Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Yes. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be, okay. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. Okay. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? There are limits to that. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Let's see what you've written today. Okay, well done. Your skills are already improving. Thanks, Yuri. Let's not blah blah. Metaphors can go a long way. Let my mind wander. Certainly interesting technique. Example you'd like to read. Yuri nods. The raccoon. Also read as Kevin. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon in urge. The moon increments its phases and affects that much more light off. Reflects. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. A classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay, you know what I said about Yuri earlier? I think we should take a step back. I think we should really take a moment to understand Yuri's fascination with knives. And I don't know who the raccoon is symbolically. I am actually quite concerned Yeah, especially the line Pavlovian conditioning. I feel like there are things to work out. I think there's a lot that needs to happen, and I'm gonna let this sit and let her explain it. Darren, yeah, a lot more metaphorical. The raccoon is herself? Okay, I can believe the raccoon being herself. I know she does love knives. Okay. Yeah. Natsuki's violence is more direct. Yuri's violence is like torture. I think it'd be torture. About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did, yeah, Wow, you all found a commonality. Yeah, maybe you should have a talk about weird interests. Thank you for sharing it. Yep, good times. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, blah, blah, blah. Is this about the festival, sort of? Yep. Festival time. We're getting to the festival, guys. We're getting to the festival. Ha ha ha. Wow, gotta love it. For decorations. Yep, where we go? We're performing? Yeah, we're gonna be performing. Oh, a poetry performance. Okay, yeah, performing poetry. Look, I have a suggestion. Maybe we talk with our faculty advisor and get them to proof some of our poems before we read them out loud. Just saying, as a suggestion. You didn't. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep. Imagine Yuri. Yep. No Sayori. Blah blah blah. Got it. Yep. You're good. Sorry. Still. Yep. Don't read the dialogue. They're just writing, expressing your feelings, having fun. Don't get drawn in. Don't get drawn in. Don't get drawn in. Don't get drawn in. Okay. Yep. Silent. Performing poetry live. Don't ask much. Yep. Great. Good job. Fine. I guess I'll get over it. Yep. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you? Yuri. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. Yeah. It's gonna be the death of all of us. It's gonna be the death of all of us. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Particularly Sayuri first. No, not okay. Don't worry. Got it. Can I go next? Yep. Monica flips through her book. Is it what the ahem? Oh my God. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Oh, that's nice. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yeah, that was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'll go next. Yuri clutches. Okay, great. They're all reading their poems. Great. Reading poems. Suddenly she's finished. Okay, basically this whole section is we are going to be drawn into each of their stories and learn more about the characters and how they perform. And that's going to make us more connected to them. So when we get that first heartbreak / murder, we're going to feel bad. Yep. Got it, Sayori. Harder than I thought. Try not to. Blah. Monica's not good at this. Yep. Okay. Keep going. We did it. Good job, Sayori. Even I liked it. I did. Came out nicely. We're good. Don't understand it. They might need a little bit more. Know what you mean. Blah blah blah. Okay. Who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before Zhuni. I don't want to perform. I just work here. I stand up in front of the podium. Recite your poem. Oh, I'm not really as good as everyone. Don't worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. We're bad, and we're not even mad. Okay, Natsuki goes. Oh my God, why are you looking at jump? Okay, good job. Everyone applauds. Oh my God. Okay, I think we're good. It's just embarrassing. Oh my Lord. Okay. Worry about the festival. 1 second. Okay. So it might be hard, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you pick a poem. Geez, probably pick some other poem. Okay. Makes me really happy. Okay, Monica. Yep. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. We can do this. Stand up. Impressing Monica, ready to go. Look at you two. Oh God, she's gonna confess. She's gonna confess. She's gonna confess. Oh no. Might be nice. Oh no. Okay. Yep. False sense of security. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual self. Hey, Sayori. Sorry I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, let's just say that one day Yuri asked you to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, to answer this question, allow me to elaborate. While I value Sayori as a friend, it doesn't mean that if I walk home with Yuri once, I would not be her friend. What that means is I have other people that I can walk home with. I'm not cheating on you. We're not in a relationship. And this attachment to me is unhealthy. So now that I've reasoned through that, we're going to walk home with Yuri. Because I'm allowed to walk home with... I do like Sayori. She's a nice person. But also, I don't like how she's putting me on the spot. That's really rude. I don't like this binary of walking home with Yuri and Sayori. I think there's more that we can elaborate on. But for the sake of our friendship for now and her insecurity, we're walking home with Sayori. But what if I want to see other people? We're not committed to each other. So... I don't know where we are. I'm gonna pick one. You all vote on it. Okay. How about we vote on it? Let's just vote on it, okay? I think that is much more reasonable than me having to pick. Let's see what you all want. Yeah, because then I don't have to place the blame on myself. That means start a poll. Who are we walking home with? You know what? No, I'm picking. I'm choosing this life for myself. I will pick. We're gonna walk home with Yuri. BB Dust Light. Welcome in, BB Dust. Okay, we can. Okay. Even though I've made my decision, I will still let you all vote. Because we're semi-democratic. Who we walking home with? Yuri, Sayori. Okay, y'all vote. Have fun. I am curious to see who you think we should, who we should walk home with. But walking home with Yuri, huh? Yep. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? This has nothing to do with what I just said. You just admitted it. There's not even any point in speculating that something never... Oh, well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't... See? This is an unhealthy fascination with me in general. No, I don't need you either. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Oh, I don't like that. It's kind of her fault for... Also very true. She did trap me in that question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. There's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? People are going to die. Oh, God. Why would you do this? Why is it 50-50? What is wrong with you people? You know what? I'm going to write this next poem in response to my feelings about this 50-50 poll. I feel misery. Why did you bounce from misery? I feel depression. Oh my god, why is it Sayuri again? Okay. I also feel anxious. I feel disowned by chat. But I will forgive. And I think a booping community will boop. Must boop snoots. And the I'm a captive, absolutely captive here, and anime because VTubing. And I'm jumpy, very jumpy about this 50-50. This is unrequited. I feel defeated. I feel my heart is festering. Wow, we have not picked one of Natsuki's. I am slightly angry. You all left me with a 50-50 decision. This is disorienting. I am agonizing fun. And there's I have a dream, and I am unrestrained. But I'm at peace now. I am at peace with my friends. There we go. I think that was a good poem. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. Were you practicing piano? Yep. Okay. Natsuki's here. Where is Sayuri? You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Okay, why does she sound like Sayuri? You of all people, where's Sayuri? What do you mean by you of all people? It's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Where's Sayuri? Oh, never mind. Where's Sayuri? Oh god, did it already happen? Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me, where's Sayuri? Oh, okay, not yet. Okay, she's still here. She is still here. She's still here. We're good. Okay. You're spacing out again. Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Oh, she's about to end. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile, huh? Now she shows me a big smile. It's not gonna be a big thing. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. If you say so. I worriedly glance over before turning back, but the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything different about Sayuri. Since they've been planning the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, Zhuni, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? What do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a bit much. Yeah, yeah, something on her mind. Maybe we should... Oh, this is the weird poem. Okay, let's read her poem. Okay, get to her poem. Oh, don't give me this crap. We already know we have a crush. Don't force this, Monica. We know you're forcing this. Hello, Iran. She's always like that ball of sunshine. Hey, you're so funny. Huh, Monica. Okay, Monica. Yeah, let me read poetry today, Monica. Okay, let's sit and read. Hey, you don't talk to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so didn't mean to make you worry. It's not like I'm worried. I don't want to talk to you. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. Okay, no, maybe I don't want to talk about my feelings. About her. Yes, she seems down. We all know that she's down because... Okay, your best friend, blah, 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 blah. Yes, friendship, hard, difficult, blah, blah, fickle. Means a lot to you, don't get me wrong. We're friends. I was not. Okay, everyone else is shipping me with her. Okay. Ah! Yeah, we were reading all the voice lines. If I'm skimming through everything, we can get through this faster. Okay, Monica, what do you want to tell me? Hi, Zhuni, have you thought about what you want to submit? Okay, no pressure. Okay, let's see what you have to say, Monica. Oh, God. Makes me think of Sayori. What a dynamic duo. I don't like that. Haha, I'm just teasing. Oh my God. Nothing like that. Yeah, you're putting a lot of pressure on me and I don't like it. Please stop forcing me into positions I don't want to be in. The lady who know. Oh my God. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Monica, no. I don't like Monica. I don't like this meta line. You know. Monica knows that we know that Monica knows that we know that Monica knows that she is the end all be all in this game. You know. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life. I agree, Monica. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about. That was neat indeed. Indeed. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, yeah, that! Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Have you ever been too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into, but if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. This is actually very good advice. I fully agree with her advice. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't want to listen to her anymore. She scares me. All right, Sayori it is. This is your best one so far. And this is when things go downhill. We are mentally prepared. We are mentally prepared, of course. This is the really creepy one. Do you want to take a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me. I'm going to worry. Very much worry. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you tried writing or even Natsuki, but in the end, You don't want to get... Oh, music cut out. Music cut out. Wait. Of course I do. Oh, God. Oh, my God. It's fine. But doesn't it mean... Okay. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have something to sometimes put up with me, and I have sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. Okay, yep, Uh-huh. We like her. She likes us. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this to me? Yep. Mm-hmm. This would be so much easier. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's going to unlive. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay, yep. Nothing. Just a little rain cloud. Yep. Give me your poem, Sayori. Give me your goddamn poem. Is she gonna unlive herself? Is that the unlive? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's read Natsuki's. Okay, we're fine. This one's alright. Yep. Feedback's fine. Blah blah blah. So emotional. Gross. Not like I care. Really? Not like we care. Yep. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring. Oh, I was joking. Oh, I know. How the... What? That seriously hurt. Yeah, my... It was funny to her. You have a sick sense of humor, ma'am. Yeah, maybe we don't talk to you. Maybe we should just leave this literature club. Patrick, have a wonderful time. Thank you for being here. Oh, I don't like this. I'll be your beach. I don't like this at all. Okay. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Let's set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Oh my gosh, she's trying to be my... She knows Sayori is leaving. And she is trying to be Rebound Woman. I don't like this. I don't like this Rebound world. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something nice with a nice message. This, Yep. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic. Yep. Rebound girl. I just did it anyways. Yep. Good practice. Okay, Yuri. That's fine. Hi, Yuri. Well done, Zhuni. You've definitely improved. Yep. All inspired by chat. Thanks, chat, for helping me process my feelings. I'm glad sharing out writing like this. A lot more fun and rewarding. Yeah, it is. Fun getting to know you all. Oh, God. That's comforting. Why me? Is that so? Let's ignore that. Oh, God. Yep, you respect my opinions, overthinking, being disliked. Just give me your poem, ma'am. I am not here to Okay. Beach. Again. More beaches. Probably more rebounds. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is as therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. Thanks for sharing with the class! I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach. Yeah, Natsuki already told me. She did? You and Natsuki wrote about the same thing. Weird, right? It's like Monika's in your ear or something. Yep. Yeah, you and Natsuki don't get along. Understood. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me or did you say something strange now? Something sounded a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Like, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something In your books, maybe? No, not in your books. In this game in about 5 minutes. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori's always helping lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Oh, she actually wasn't feeling too... Oh, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Please don't ship me. No. First off, misunderstanding. My friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. You did not. I do not trust her. Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. So let's decide what everyone will be doing. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle them all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And so for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling. Okay, great. And so for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person you know. We know. So Natsuki's pounding too. Okay. Sayori, okay. Maybe we should check on her. That may be the case, but if I can... You have beautiful handwriting, so you should make some banners and decorations. Yes, let's do that. I love atmosphere. I'd like to go check on Natsuki. I am truly useless, clearly. Okay. Great. Go a long way to give one of them a hand. Is Monica such an... Oh. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of expressions. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that, Zhuni might not like it to be around you if you only make them to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Okay, they're fighting over me. They're fighting over me, blah, blah, blah. Fighting over me, blah, blah, blah. Dialogue! I'm surprised. Sorry. I'd like to go home. I don't feel comfortable. I want to go home. Let's go check. Let's save. Okay. I'm going to go check on Sayori. If it means going to be with anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we were already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Do you really hate us that much? Yep, I do. I actually do. Okay, Monica, let me help you. Hold on one second. Yeah, you're the... I agree with Natsuki. But Zhuni was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. Yep. Ulterior motives. Yes. Let me help you, Monica. Yes. Yes, let me put her into a weird place. I get it. Blah, blah, blah. So, I guess that's what we'll do. One second. I need to take a moment. Hold on. I need to mute myself. We're gonna go... Let me mute myself. I need to figure out stuff. Yes. I am muted. We're good. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay. We're gonna hang out with Yuri. I like Yuri, and you also voted on Yuri, so we're gonna hang out with Yuri. I'll probably be most helpful with Yuri. Are you serious? Why would Hey, Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, ugh, so you'll be helping Yuri then, Zhuni. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the best word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Zhuni? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Ah, Yuri, okay. I am so sorry for this. I didn't really know why Zhuni picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. But why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki's not the only one that's not surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has troubles with her words, trying to cheer someone up might be far from her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Okay, even lines like this, like she's trying to sound like Sayori, she's about to get unlived. Like she's gone. This is absolutely, we need to finish this scene. And then we're done. Oh god. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No! I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of this whole event. I believe you. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Okay. I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that should be the best way, yes. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like that I make matter much either way. I just need to clean my room. Okay. Yes, let's make a very productive team. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. It's as if I took her tremendous effort. Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. All right, let's do this. Oh, God. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? We're not in a relationship. I am not cheating on her. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Yeah, have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and an intimate person in general, so there's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing about Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? How about we check on her? Oh, no. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Trigger warnings now. If I recall correctly, it might be here. At this time, if you'd like to take a step away from stream, or you gotta go eat dinner or something, you should go eat dinner or something. Yeah. Go eat dinner or something. Now is the best time to do so. Yep. We're gonna do that. Go eat dinner. Because it's about to get fun. Sayori isn't on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. I'm going to take off my headphones. Sayori. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Okay. She's still here. We're fine. Okay, it's not here. Oh, my God. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much really has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. That's not true. That's weird. Monica is literally making her depressed. Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Oh, of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Zhuni. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? The punishment she's referencing is Monica. Monica is punishing her and making her feel the way she is. That is called a toxic friend, not really a friend. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Zhuni. We actually did. This is actually our fault. You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. But you're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Zhuni? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Referencing the first poem. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time? Also, how did you not notice it from her poetry? And she really wants so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your— This is not about you, protagonist. This is about Sayori. This is not being a good friend. Focus on the issue at hand, which is Sayori is telling you that she has depression and you need to be a better friend and not saying that you feel betrayed. This is something you learned and you are happy that she's disclosing this information to you. This is— No! You're a bad friend! Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. No, you can take those signs from the way that she's communicating with you that she needs help, not necessarily that she needs to explicitly communicate it. Sorry, putting that hat away. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand me at all, Zhuni, which clearly a protag does not. Why did you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but torture. Because Monica set it up. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Actually, you do. You do need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Zhuni, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it was, always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. No, I disagree, and that is therapy. A question I ask myself sometimes, and I don't know the answer. It's just something that gives me the motivation to keep going. Okay, this time I pull her into a tight embrace. Zhuni, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Yep, she's about to unalive herself. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Zhuni, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have it to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to happen. I'd like to imagine being muted the time was Judy chilling into a pillow. Oh, if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Zhuni. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets go of me. As she does, I let go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. So how would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow. We're not seeing her tomorrow. She's gonna die. Alright. I look forward to it. She's gonna unalive herself! I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we definitely were going to have a great time tomorrow. And this is the false sense of security that they're trying to lull me into. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Oh my, the first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Why don't... Look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if she's keeping track of them. That makes me think that she has something self-harm on her wrist, knowing the context of this game. Like, her knives, self-harm. I'm guessing she's keeping track of her sleeves and making sure it doesn't show. Should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little bit. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, and so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with the aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like a sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoys herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? Well, what will those papers be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Zhuni. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Also, goodbye, Isaac! It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yes, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feelings of danger? Maybe... What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. It suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and I turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Zhuni, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you about it. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. As a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger, Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help. Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. No, he's not we are not overreacting at all. That is a very weird thing to do. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this from the rest of the afternoon? All right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. I'm not okay with that. Yeah, that's not how I diffuse that situation. Zhuni, did you really just do that? Now, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Zhuni. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where did you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Not gonna lie, this socially awkward interaction sounds very on par with how teens react. Truly it does. This is weird. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Oh, there's more tasks. Good lord. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or something? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri brushes a few and adds a dot of paint different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects that we had back then. Oh my gosh! Oh lord! Welcome on in, Velocity! Also, welcome! Welcome! Whoa! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the red blossom. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome on in. I am Zhuni Excel. I am NexStage's in-house academic. I do analysis, I do music, I also cry during Doki Doki Literature Club. We appreciate the raid so much, Velocity. Yeah, I hope everything's okay. Please do check them out. Velocity has been good homies. They're good people in general, and I still try to keep up with the content as much as I can. But welcome on in. How is your stream? Please make sure you get some water, get some rest before we hop into things. We beatbox for the least that I can do. But yes, currently we are working through a lot of Doki Doki Literature Club. I have played the game before. So I just want to make sure that for folks who are not aware of the content of Doki Doki Literature Club, like trigger warnings are included in the description. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of suicidal ideation as well. So just want to prepare. But yes, we are alive and functioning. Just playing Doki Doki at the end of October. Things are trying to be okie dokie. We're going to see how it goes. Kidoki. But yes, I'm going to keep going because... Oh Lord, we are about to get to like big point in the stream. And for folks who are not familiar with the premise of Doki Doki Literature Club, Doki Doki Literature Club came out in 2017 as a psychological horror. It very much is a psychological horror. We are currently shipping, we are with Yuri right now, who has a strong fascination with knives and cutting things, and apparently we're relaxed. She's weird. We also have our friend Sayuri, who is incredibly depressed, and we have not been the best friend to support her during this endeavor, but we are doing our best to be a friend. So yeah, that's Doki Doki in a nutshell. It's not okie dokie, and we're just gonna try to get through this as much as we can, because yeah, it's a lot. And welcome back, Esti. Yeah, we just finished up the Yuri arc. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a small towel, and then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why are they doing this? I don't need a connection to any of these anime girls. I need to finish this arc. I hate this game. They are lulling me into a false sense of security, and I need to end this poll. We're going to end the poll, and we're going to move on. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game's the actual worst. Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath. We're fine. We're fine. Moving on. Let's get some water. I don't even like her like that. This is uncomfortable. Why is her neck all red? Holy moly. Her neck is really red. Like, look at her neck. She got that Oni sound. She really does, though. IRL, I do have a sweater like that. It's one of my favorites. It makes me look super smart. Okay. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh my.
Wait.
Eh?
Just for a little longer.
Oh, wow. That's where we're taking this relationship. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're going. We're going there. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna move on. It feels nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful.
In that case, I don't think there's anything much for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Me too, girl. So you don't have any time left? You don't have any time left. My bad, that's her line. I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say this without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. So, you're very thoughtful, Zhuni. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Oh, that's really close. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Eh? Hi, Zhuni. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Zhuni. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course, Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Zhuni? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Zhuni. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
Welcome to class, juniors!
Emmy, welcome on in. I'm scared, Zhuni. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Zhuni, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how much I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? That's not okay. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Look. I will leave you to vote on this. I think it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters what I put. Oh my god. How should I even phrase it? Tell Sayori. Sayori, I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. Okay, what I'll say for this situation right now is Natsuki and Yuri are both wild, as like they need therapy and help. And based on this, I would like to go on the I would rather just friend Sayori. Like honestly, of all options that were given, Sayori is probably the most to terms with her mental health, and I'm actually okay with telling her I love her. But I don't think it matters what we do in this case, because if we tell her you'll always be my dearest friend, then what she'll do is she'll unlive herself because she doesn't have us. But if we say we love her, she'll feel bad that we love her and that we're spending our emotional time and energy on her, and that she's gonna kill herself for us to be happiest because she believes that she's a burden. So basically, regardless of which option we pick, I'm pretty sure she's going to kill herself. And we are all mentally prepared for that. And that is not our responsibility, because in this decision-making process, despite us having an option of what we can say, her brain worms will get to her at the end of the day. It's not about what we say, it's about how she processes that information. And it's also about how Monica writes the game. Like, all those things that Monica has said throughout this process are things that are not making her depression any better. So regardless of which we pick, whether it's I love you or whether you'll always be my dearest friend, she will most likely unalive herself. And I would rather her know that before she died, that we cared about her a lot. I also think it's a statement of affirmation that we cared. Yeah, okay, I'm glad it ends. I mean, I'm not glad it ends the same way, but I am going the I love you route, because if she's going to unalive herself, I don't want it to be because she thinks that I don't love her. Because clearly we have feelings. We have sat here long enough to be at least bothered by this decision. Also, I can confidently say this is the decision that made me go to therapy a lot more and my therapy session be very interesting. So with that, I'm going to end the poll. We are at 50-50. I will make the final breaking to tie is I love you. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. Also, last time I did this, we'll go through it later. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. And that's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day with you by my side, that I know we'll both be happy. Zhuni. Oh my god! Wait, this is such a nice scene! This is beautiful! Oh god, this is gonna make it so much worse. Okay, emotionally disconnect. I need to emotionally disconnect right now. I cannot do this. This is the ending we should have gotten. Screw Monica. Oh my god. Zhuni, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Zhuni. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Zhuni. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it has always been, even if we are really a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Zhuni? Sayori gazed at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. Oh, God. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I think this is like the one legitimate case where he should be sleeping with her in the same space. Like, sit in a chair and make sure she doesn't do anything. You know? Like, that's probably the only option, which is weird. I don't like that that's the option. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, maybe you don't go to sleep. You sleep. Okay. Yeah, well, there goes the game. Is everyone mentally prepared? It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too... Are you kidding? You literally just confessed your feelings. Like, you confessed your feelings. This is the most appropriate time. In the last scene, you said, okay, I feel so comfortable with her, I would walk into her house. And you did that earlier. And now you're saying you don't want to do that? It's a little too... That's ridiculous. Bad pro tag. Bad pro tag. Meanwhile, the preparations for the events should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Okay, Monica. Zhuni, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Monica's never early, by the way. The past 2 times she's not been early, she's been practicing piano. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that of all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that, I'm sorry, that baka. You'd think that on days that's important, she'd try a little harder. I say this, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and suddenly I feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha! You should take a little responsibility for her, Zhuni. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Also, Monica should have no recollection of any of this. So for folks who have never played Doki Doki Literature Club, Monica is essentially an omniscient being and should have no recollection of our conversation that we had yesterday or today. And also, this statement of left her hanging is incredibly crass. Like, that's rude. Oh my God. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah? Monika's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the poem pre-practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Yep, so trigger warnings now. This is definitely the location where it's happening. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Zhuni. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from anything Sayori has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, all right then. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monika calls out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh, this feels bad. It feels bad. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of her walking to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be different. I'll be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and I let myself in. All right, the trigger warning is here. Before I click or hit the spacebar, for folks who are squeamish with blood, for folks who don't like horror, this is now the point where you should take off your headphones. Take off your headphones, switch to a different tab, hang out with a different viewer for like 2 seconds. Take whatever you need to. I also want to say before this, trigger warnings for suicide. If you do need help, please use your local 988 suicide hotline. Also, please talk with a friend if you or someone that you know has suicidal ideation or is really struggling. Please have a conversation with them and use your 988 suicide hotline, at least in the United States. Take this very seriously. Although this isn't a game, like very real, I'm also doing this talk to help me disconnect from the game. Let's do this. So I'm going to take off my headphones. I'm not going to take off my headphones. The goal of this game is to create an environment where we feel bad and sympathize with these characters and feel responsible. But at the end of the day, we also recognize that it's Monika is responsible. Let us continue. She's really a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this. Oh boy. Waking up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Oh, this feels bad. This feels so bad. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. I also didn't want to either. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori. Oh, God, this hits so different. The music, it hits. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Ilam Alivu. Oh my God, it said I am Alivu in the back. Oh my god! Line 307, see traceback.text. See line 307, line 07, 307, taste. Let me write that down. Notepad. Hold on. Notepad. An exception has occurred. File, game, script, chapter 5.rpy. Okay, see traceback.txt for details. Let's check that out. I want to check out this file for a second. Let me get to. Let me get it. Let me find it. Let me get to. Sorry, I gotta hide my my file directory and all my other files. Let me just move this here. my god. Sorry. We're just gonna put that there for a moment. This is not the way we go. This is not the way we go in. All right, this is when the real game begins, friends. All right, let's do this. I think we're in program data. It's not in there. I think. Okay. Program files. Okay. I want Steam. Where are all my Steam files? Steam. I want Steam apps. I need common. I believe this will go in Doki Doki Literature Club. I think you have to open it in Ren'Py itself. The game engine used to build this. Oh! Okay, I'm going to see if I can find it. Yeah, this is... Let me close this up. Okay. Is this equivalent of a white sheet? Okay. I think we're okay. So you can't see much here, but we're just gonna scooch this off a bit. Right there. Okay. So in the game library, we're looking for the file game. We're also looking for the scripts. Scripts.rpa. The music is yeah, we're ignoring the music. Don't worry about the music. Let me make sure Visual. Oh, let me see Visual Studio. I feel like Visual Studio should be able to open this. Let me move that over here. Okay. Just once. Okay. All right. So what this says, the script here. Okay. Made with Ren'Py. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them down to their guilt and comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot, made with Ren'Py. Oh boy. This is, what the heck is all that? Yeah, I don't know what all of this is. This is script. This isn't the right script number. This is not script 5, chapter 5. But we did find this. Oh, maybe it's a... What the heck? Let me just search chapter 5. Oh, what the heck? Sayori's winning words. Natsuki's words. Yuri's words. Huh. It just goes. Oh my god. What on earth is this? The only thing in this file are the winning words. This script doesn't run anything though. I don't, the only thing, so I don't know much Python, but I can tell you that this is not anything in Python. Like this is, you know what? Let me just Google search this. Let me just Google search this. 1 second. Because I don't think this has any meaning to it. This is probably really inappropriate knowing that Sayuri just killed herself, unalived herself. Let's just grab the last of this line. Copy paste this. We'll do Doki Doki Literature Club and search that. That's nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. I have so many fun facts about this game / alt endings. When you finish the playthrough, there's a ton of you can have. Oh, yeah, probably. Okay, what else do we have in here? Just covered that there. Images, saves. Saves is empty. Python package. Singleton, cache, bytecode, screens. Okay, I guess that's it. That is all that we have for this. Okay. Oh, wait. Traceback text. Traceback text. Where's traceback text? I don't have traceback. But chapter 5. Where are these files though? This is in Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, game. Is it in Ren'Py? Dump. Python. Hold on. Let's search the Doki Doki Literature Club folder. And oh wait, game. This, oh no, that was the right code. So line 307 is what they wanted us to look at. So line 307 is this one. That's line 307. Oh, so I do need to, okay, I don't have Ren'Py. Okay, I'll download Ren'Py. If I remember right, the text is supposed to turn into an image with manipulation. Ah. Okay, I do want to see traceback text though. Let me see if I can, oh, here's traceback. I'm sorry, but an uncut error. Okay, while running game code, while file, oh. I'm sorry, but I caught, we can run this then. While running game code, file script.rpy. Okay. Script.game. Okay, let's go back to game. Script.rpy. What? Wait, so do I need, why can't I see the RPY files? I only see RPA files. See, the RPY files do exist here. RPYB. Maybe it's in this folder. Bootstrap game. Oh! Is this the RPY file? Is this script? Memory, parser, script. this the right file? Import. Bytecode version. Huh. I'm curious. This is why I wanted to get back into the game. RP is why is the working file pre-compiled? Oh, okay. Oh, a Visual Studio's updating. But do I have to have RPY? Hold on. Let me look up RPY. Actually, you know what? Can I use Visual Studio for Doki Doki Literature Club? Visual Studio for Doki Doki Literature Club mods. Doki Doki theme. What the game is urging you to do is check. Okay. RPY is the word. Okay. What the game is urging you to do is check the character folder. Okay. Characters. Can I just put her back? Hold on. I'm gonna download. Actually, what does this look like? I'm wondering if I can just put her back. Oh. Oh, Monica is like that. Okay. Okay. You know what? What I'm gonna do, let me try something. Let me try to download Doki Doki Literature Club. I want the Sayuri .chr files. Let's see what they have here. I want them. Give me the... Darn it! These are... Hold on. Let me find interesting. I find this you're interesting because you're doing all this while there was a girl. Shh, don't worry about her. Okay, hold on. We gotta find where this file is. All right, I need to find the Sayuri file. That is not the Sayuri file. I'm gonna download a virus at this point. I am going to download a virus looking for the Sayuri file. Hello, I am Sayori, I just want her file back. Sayori. Okay. I'll just download it. Okay. Sayori. Okay, I found a file. I haven't listened to it, although the Sayori file is not like that. The Sayori file is basically yes. Okay. Let me copy paste. Sayori is back in. We have put Sayori back into the game. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Sayori is here. Here is the Sayori file. I have not listened to it. And we're going to go back. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I feel so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always had been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature scrub. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nah, we put her file back. This isn't going to some game where I can reset and try something different. Can't reset, but we can put her back in. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, blah, 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 blah. Great. I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That's not right. Did I break the game more? Like, is that supposed to happen? You know, let's just keep going. Okay, just a little bit longer. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's that girl is... Okay, this is how it goes? Okay. You know the kind of friend you never see... Because we did... I think her file does exist. It is here. Okay. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Mornings are usually the worst. Is her file still there? Okay, Sayori's file is still there. Actually, let me double check. Meanwhile, I walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something. Perfectly fine. There's the anime club. Clubs. There aren't really any, most of them, blah, blah, blah. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, it has been. Okay. Okay, great. So, what did you come here for? I've just been looking for supplies. Construction paper, you're in the debate club. How about that? I actually quit the debate club. To be honest. Oh. Okay. We're going to do one thing and then I'm done. We're going to exit out. Oh wait, new game. What the? Wait a second. Okay, that's still going. Okay. Let me skip all this. Save. They got rid of all my save slots. Okay. Let me quit. And then let's load this game up one more time. I want to know what happens if I change after my first run through and I change it. I missed you. Let's load this up. Oh, I can't skip this. Okay. The literature club, that sounds kind of dull. It's kind of embarrassing. Okay, I have to eat. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here because I have a semblance of self-control. I have some semblance of self-control. So, okay. What I'm up to is, what I did is, in the game, this Sayori file should no longer be in existence. When Sayori dies on your first run through, Sayori is gone here. And so, what I did was, I found a Sayori file online and I put Sayori back. Basically, what this should do is, Sayori should exist. But the Sayori file does exist. I said at the beginning of the stream that this game is about exiting out everyone. We're going to put everyone back in for this playthrough and continue playing the game like that. Every time she deletes one of them, I'm going to put them back in. So after this, I'm going to download all of these. Actually, I should make a copy of it, and then I'm going to put them back. But I'm also going to download Renpy, and see if what I can do with that while we're playing the game. But for now, I think the fun's really started. And I'm glad I could come back to this game with a semblance of sanity. I do have to get some other stuff done, so let me go ahead and switch us out to just chatting. That is not just chatting. Transition. And let me turn off desktop audio and turn BGM on. Okay. Where's the BGM? Okay. So I don't think the BGM's going. I don't know why. My computer audio interface, I think I need to get a new one. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for the raid velocity. I feel like it's infinitely worse that these characters not only exist but are copied and pasted across. What a loss of identity. But we're also trying to keep their memory alive. So yes, I do have to run and get some stuff done tonight. But I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate your time and joining me in Doki Doki Literature Club. I handled that a lot better. Especially when you detach yourself from them and make your less. Yeah. When I think about this game more of a puzzle to be taken apart, more so than a game that I'm sure if I treat it like a visual novel, and if I treat it like a visual novel, it hurts. If I treat it like a coding problem, it's a very interesting coding problem to take apart. So, sometimes you get those people who are like, yeah, I want to fix someone. I want to fix them with code. And clearly, I guess I'm trying to fix Monica with code. But I will bring everyone back, and I will make things normal through coding. But I want to say thank you all for being here. I appreciate your time and energy. We will visit this game again. We will visit it. Maybe a monthly thing or something. But we still have to finish Pokemon. I was actually planning, we're doing Slime Ranchers later this week. And we will also be doing my new original short, The Ballad of a Passive Aggression. But thank you all for being here. Let me send you all out on a quote-unquote raid, because I still don't get why it's not called a raid. And also, once again, thank you, Velocity. Let me go ahead and send you all off while I look for someone to raid. Bye-bye! Eh? Okay, you know what? I don't know why the screen isn't playing, so I'm just gonna be here, and I guess we're gonna sing the thing. Huh. Let me bum ba 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 ba. Oh, I had actual words. I had actual words at one point, and I need to find them. But let's go ahead. And we've raided Apollo before. We will raid Carrie this time. My bad. So with that, we are now redirecting to Carrie Mara. And she's doing an actual presentation. So have fun. I'm now leaving because there's a black screen. Something happened to my computer. We'll figure it out. Thank you all for being here. And bye-bye.